Welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 6, Episode 24 with me, Zid, and last episode, I actually even can't remember what we did. I know we had a horde. We ended on a hoardy night. Did we do the horse house? I think we did. This is how bad my memory is. Yeah, we definitely got the horse house done. He's got his thing. I'm fairly certain that's where we got to. Anyways, in between that episode and this episode, I've made a new prospectus pick, and I've actually used that prospectus pick. And you'll see that I've not got a huge amount of things on me. That's just got hoofers. I'm curious. Well, you know I'm curious, but you know. I want to take one of those. In fact, I want to take two of these with me. Because where we are working, there is not much fresh water. So taking our own would be a good and sensible solution. What I was curious about... Oh, I can. That seems somewhat overpowered. So if I were to come over here and get this as well, for example, and then take you, pop you in. Oh no, these aren't actually item things, are they? Okay, that's fine. We'll just put you down. These ones are more likely to be of use. So, you probably won't go in there, will you? No, because you're too large. We'll pop you there. Yep, and I think we shall, well, we'll unseal that and go 1. That's got sandwiches in it. 2, 3, 4. Can't quite manage a full thing because I haven't made that many yet. I mean, I could make more, but where's the point? Seal it. Grab it. Can you not pick those up? Whew. Backpack, put that in there. We're going to go and have a quick snooze. Close the doors behind you. Quick snooze. And we are, well, it doesn't matter, I've got water with me. We're going to go out to a new thing, which is copper mine. Now, this area over here had copper on the ground. Out here, there's cobalt over here as well, but I'm not worried about the cobalt right now. You got bismuth over here, but again, I'm not worried about bismuth. But you had copper, and it stretched from around about here to the other side of that rock, and from around about there to about there, about 27 by 27. So I pro picked out. Basically with the pro pick, it's going. Oh, there's a very large sample, and I went very large, very large, large. So I knew that it was between here and here halfway, and I knew it was between here and halfway, and I did all the thing. Now that was my first little dig down. Didn't really yield anything because it was the wrong place, and that was me just randomly deciding to dig into the ground and you know, just take my chances, see whether it would actually yield anything, which of course it didn't. So then I did it scientific, and I worked out where the middle was, and I went down, and if you look down there's copper. So the next question is, how deep is it? And can I get it out without collapsing a whole hillside of dirt and gravel on my head? Because it is actually quite far down. I don't know. Oh yeah, I picked those up doing something else, didn't I? So first things first, now I've found this copper, I am just going to fertile around on the surface here and have all of this lot. Now there's more copper over here. This is a different kind of copper. So again, we could check this. I'll leave this copper here as an indicator. Oh, more copper. More. I mean, just on the top of the surface here, there's quite a lot of it. But yeah, my next trick is to chop this tree down, because that copper is quite deep, and we are going to need to come up with some means of protecting ourselves from cave-ins, which of course means we're going to need supports, which means we need wood. Right, I've got enough of that. Let me grab saw. Actually, I don't have enough of that, but that doesn't matter. This should be enough to make a stack of those, because I'll have to go and chop another tree down if I want some more. And if we come down hither, let's see how good this copper is for starters. Rich. Ooh. That is awesome. I probably also should grab a shovel and a chisel. Not a shovel, a hammer and a chisel. Because what I really want to be able to do is this. Now, oh, I can do it there as well. Okay. That means I can come underneath. There's a little bit more, but what I'm trying to do is make myself a supportable area. Now, you can't use this trick the way I used to use it to get basically an unlimited collapse-free environment. It's just not possible. So what we do need to do is, because this is going to be the level we're at, is I need to get, well, probably down a good few and then get some supports in, and then I should be able to work magic down here and get myself a lot of copper. And if I can get a lot of copper, I can make a copper anvil. If I can make a copper anvil, then I can move on. I've got enough to make some ladders, that's fine. So that's all good. Right, that's going to be a pain though. But now I can just hammer out this way. 2, 3, and I'll probably do these anyway because I prefer to have smooth than anything else. But we can get out and we can start mining this and spread out, and I can replace the ceiling up here with the right blocks and yada yada. Now, can I get away with, and I don't know whether I can. Let's see. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Because having mined that out, I can replace it with one of those and then put that back again. So, I am going to be working this mine shaft, and I'm probably going to be down here for a while. So, I will see you in a bit. Alright, I've been down there a while. I've got a fair amount of 560 plus 210, so 770 plus the small bits that I found, but I'm trying to second guess what I'm going to need down there, because I've decided that rather than come up and down, I've got the water bottle, the water bucket, barrel. So rather than go down, come back, go down, come back, rinse, repeat ad nauseum, and have various bits of the roof collapsing on me, which is painful. having a 1 meter by 1 meter block of dirt fall on your head really does come a bit keen. So I'm trying to second guess what I want down there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal the top of the entrance. I'm going to take the actual waystone down to the bottom of the mine and build myself a little area where I can basically stay down. So I've got pumpkins. I'm just making sure I've got enough torch material and also material to make additional supports should we need them when we get down there, and it can become, until it's exhausted, our permanent copper mine. And once we've got that one going, then we can start to play with you know, requirements for all of the other bits and pieces, like, you know, bismuth, sphalerite. Get ourselves to a tier 2 anvil, which will then allow us to start thinking about, don't want Hollywood, it'll allow us to start thinking about getting into iron and steel production, well, iron production. And once we've got iron production, that will open up the doors for a number of featurettes, if you like, such as being able to start doing Britannia. You know, we could start Britannia now, but the moment we hit man and steel, we're stuffed, because you need iron. So that's where I'm at. I'm just going to grab, I think, what am I at now? 50. I don't need to chop another tree down, I don't think. I've got food on me, but it doesn't matter, because even once we are underground, we will be neatly protected. Yeah, just make sure I've got enough sticks. I think that should do us. And we take this down with us, seal up, and job, as they say, is a good one. Now I might need more. I will need more of that. Now I've probably got loads of this, but I can get plenty here. I don't need to go back for it, and then we can collapse the ceiling as we go and just build up, and it doesn't really matter. The key is this place safe from mobs? Now again, we can take out you and you, and then get these back. So I'm just going to kind of continue expanding this out just a little bit, but I'm going to be very careful not to collapse these ceilings until I'm ready, because that gets a little bit embarrassing. And you can see that's ready to collapse already. So ideal, I could do with replacing that, but I know the moment I break it, that's coming down, and if it comes down, it's taking out that, and that's going to do the same. So this is a little bit awkward, because the copper is literally at the surface of the actual start of the rock, which I could have done without, but you know, what can you do, eh? How much have I got there? 10. I should have enough now to seal myself in, I think. And oh, we can become a dwarf. That was probably not the wisest move. However, I have got the means to fix that. For now, that will do. We'll sort this out properly once I've got some proper space excavated and more torches made and all the usual bits and pieces. I will probably need to keep that illuminated though. I'm very tempted to actually bring these down with me. Not chisel them, but just knock them down. Because they're not really giving anything to the experience. Yeah, I'll put one more here. And then I'm going to, I think, seal from here downwards. Get that out of the way. And then I'll get myself set up. So let me do that. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I have been mining for quite a while. This is all nice and stable. I've managed to keep the ceiling stable. God knows what the stuff looks like above. There's quite a lot of stuff in the floor, and was kind of this way was running a little bit low towards the edges, but everything is nicely lit. And there's more options going down, so we will carry on down. Got some more timber over here, for making these. Whole load of this stuff. In fact, I'll leave those here as well, because I don't need them. However, I think it is time that we go and use some of our ill-gotten, well, actually, richly deserved gains. Ill-gotten suggests I've somehow stole them, and hello, and I haven't. So we've got 3 full with copper and 1 half full, and a little bit of smooth stuff. So let me pick that up. I've got no idea how close we are to an invasion night. We must be getting close. And let's head back to Tower Home, because we need to make, well, first things we need to make is we're going to need to make an anvil. Now this obviously is not a permanent anvil, and if I remember rightly, do you just... Right, I need to double check how we make the first level of anvil then, because it may be different in this version. Let's have a look. Basic smithing. The anvil. Or use an anvil, you need a hammer. Okay, blah blah blah. Alternatively, flux blah. Is a stone anvil. To make one, you need to right click with your hammer on an exposed raw igneous rock. Diorite, gabbro, granite, andesite, basalt, dacite, or rhyolite. Ooh. Marble isn't igneous, that's for definite. That's a problem. Because that's marble, which is now going to be marble cobble, of course. That's shale. So, and I'm fairly certain shale is not an igneous rock. Oh, no, it's not. Bum. Slate is not. Shale is not. Chert isn't, I don't believe either. Now I must... Let's have a look at my waypoints. In fact, let me have a look at my teleports, because I labelled my teleports schist, andesite. Where? There. Okay. Did I do that? I did. I need to... What I need to be able to do is take you out and you. I only need 1. And you. And you. And we get what we need, which is that. Thanks for remembering. What was that one, by the way? Granite. Either way, I'm sorted either way. There's granite on one side, andesite on the other. Okay, go back to home. Let's start off then with the basics. Let us get a basic hammer. That can go in there. I am going to need some flux, however. Now I can do that with marble rock, I believe. There we go. That can go in the dirt. No, it can't. So that and that are going to go in there. Now there is the thing about welding. Welding has changed in this version. Let's have a look. Smithing. 1, 2. Secondary slot used for welding. Primary slot used if hammer goes here. Flux goes here. Okay. Ingots at the workable temperature, ready to work. Select the plan for what you want to make. The objective is to make a green red arrow. Using the technique is okay. Bend double sheets. You know, I mean, this is all stuff we're aware of. It's the welding. A quick weld will finish the job. Okay. Right. Well, we need to make copper. Lots and lots and lots of copper. So, while we're here, we'll get rid of those. Let's have a start. Let's go with, that's 20. So if I come over here, I need to, gonna need ingot moulds as well, aren't I? Yep, I am. Right, well that's simple enough. I can put those into the bottom section. I don't think I've made any ingot moulds, have I? Don't think so. Let me double check that I've not put them over here or anything. Nope. Nope. So let me just make a batch of ingot moulds, 4 of them. Well, 4. Two lots of 4 will, 2 lots of 2, I should say, will do for starters. And we need to place those in there. I'm going to need more charcoal before long, but you know, that is a problem for another day. There's our first 9. Oh, my helmet's gone. That's not good. Right, so we need to get these to the point where they're yellow-white. This will obviously continue to heat. And then once it's yellow-white, we pump it on the bellows and it goes white-hot and turns it into an ingot mould. So that's the thing. And then we can take 2 ingots out, get them out of the thing, let them cool down and weld them on here to make a double ingot. And if we go with a double copper ingot and look at the use, I need to make 7 of those. And that will allow me to make a copper anvil, which is good. And then once we've got a copper anvil, on the copper anvil we'll be able to make bismuth ingots, bismuth bronze ingots, whatever it may be. Now bismuth can't be made into, all we can do with bismuth is things, so it has to be bismuth bronze, but that'll get us the tier 2 thing. Let me get these done and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've got 200 units of copper. I'm going to cast 2 of them so we can let them harden to the point where they're just hard enough to weld, and then we're going to see how this welding mechanism works, because I'll be honest, I haven't used this anvil in this version before, so yeah. What's weird, I'm really not trusting that. Let me just read that again. The anvil. Bang, bang, bang. Here we go. Welding. Sheet metal. Also, it needs to be at workable temperature. Comes out the mould at first. It should be. Can say weld or work. So long as something stays out. So open the anvil GUI and place your flux inside. Then place 2 ingots on with the shift right click. Exit the GUI and shift right click to weld the ingots. Okay. That's still liquid. Let's just wait till they get down to solid, which should be around about, there you go. So as soon as that one joins, let's take that out. Take that out. Oh, no. Shift. Ow, no, this is not good. Can weld, can weld. Oh, you can't shift right, hang on. In control, the carry on needs to be right shift. Done. Oh man, what's going on? They're both there. Why is this not? Ah. It's got the hammer. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. This is going to cool down. I'm going to have to redo them, I think. Shift, exit the GUI and shift right click. Shift right click. They're both warmed up now, but that is not working. I'm going to have to double check this. Back in a second. Alright, I know what I've done wrong. I had replaced the ingots and they completely cooled off. So I have checked on the wiki, and you actually have to have a hammer in your hand when you shift and right click. It doesn't specify whether it's the offhand or the main hand, so we'll try both. I'm just keeping an eye on these because I don't want to lose them. And the invasion starts tonight as well. So this had better get a wiggle on. But we'll faint red. It doesn't take long before it gets to weldable temperature. So we'll try that. We'll try it with an anvil, with a hammer in a hand, and see whether that works. If it works, then all I need to do is make another 6, which will probably not get on this episode because I've been getting a little bit. You can actually place those in there just in case as well, can't you? That's right. You can work. Almost there. We'll give it a little bit longer to heat. I'm being doubly. I mean, I could pump the bellows, but the problem is with this stuff is it just destroys it so quickly. It'd be horrible being a coppersmith in real life, I'm sure. Can weld. Let's let it go to orange, maybe, is the next one. Okay, so we click on here, we go click, click, we come out there and we no. Ah, so it has to be in your main hand. Right, well, that's that. We now know how to make a double ingot. I don't know whether you can place a double ingot, can you? Oh. You can. Okay, cool. Right, well, we have got some work ahead of us. But I think on that note, I'm going to just wait for the invasion to get through, and then we'll call it. Well, I'll wait for the invasion to start. I actually also need to cook myself some food anyway, so that's the thing. And most of the crops over here have now ripened to the point where they're ripe. These are what's left basically, and there's a pretty good chance that these just will not get anywhere. And none of these are ready. The jute is not ready either, so but I've got most of the food out of that, so we should be reasonably well set for the winter. Now we just have to wait, and let's see what the invasion brings us. That's all shut up nice and tight. I have thought about this door situation, and I think I will do it using chisels and bits, but I want to progress my my metalworking abilities before we go any further with that, because obviously it will make a lot of difference to us. Yeah, I'll see you when the invasion starts. Alright, it's night time. I've worked out that's how much ore of the rich I need to smelt to make 14 ingots, which is enough to make an anvil, so that will leave us with 2 spare, which we can use somewhere else along the line, make a thing, but yeah, that will make 14, so come on, tell us what we got. Do I need to hide, or do I need to stay and fight? Just out of interest, what's my nutrition looking like? I need to up my veg, and it's actually really difficult to try and keep all of those balanced. Come on. I'm waiting. Are we getting an invasion? I was promised one. Something glitched out. Well, I definitely feel like I'm being let down. Now if this is an invasion night, I should not be able to go and sleep. No. Invasion starts tonight. Weird. Okay. Well, we got away without an invasion. I am going to come and get a little screenshot like this, I think, with my first double ingot. And next episode we will make the rest of these. I think I am going to also have to do another charcoal pit kiln, because we're down to 32 pieces of charcoal, and I don't think that's going to be enough to actually smelt all of this copper. So that's the thing. I'm going to stick all of that, however, in here just so we know what we're doing. And yeah, we'll resume next time. But that's some fairly serious progress. A big copper mine, really handy. I know I've got enough. If we look in here, that lot there actually is enough, I believe, to make the bismuth bronze anvil. So I've already got that laid out, so we can get to tier 2 relatively quickly should we wish to. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.